Today, let's dive into a topic that affects millions, but still feels a bit hush-hush. Hair loss in men.
Absolutely. It's something so many experience, but few really understand the causes behind it.
Right. The most common culprit is male pattern baldness, or androgenetic alopecia. Genetics play a huge role.
So if your dad or granddad lost their hair, is it pretty much inevitable?
Not 100%, but your chances are much higher. The genes can come from either parent's side, too.
I always thought it was just your mom's whose side you needed to watch out for.
That's a classic myth. Both sides of the family contribute. Hormones are also a big part, especially DHT.
DHT? That sounds technical. Can you break it down a bit?
Sure. DHT is a derivative of testosterone. It shrinks hair follicles, making new hair growth difficult.
So more testosterone equals more hair loss. That sounds unfair.
Not exactly. It's more about sensitivity to DHT than the amount of testosterone itself.
Interesting. Are there other causes apart from genetics and hormones?
Definitely. Stress is a big one. Emotional or physical stress can trigger temporary hair loss.
I've heard of people losing hair after a big shock or illness. Is that what you mean?
Exactly. It's called telogen effluvium. Hair usually regrows once the stress passes.
That's a relief. What about things like diet? Can poor nutrition cause hair loss?
Yes, deficiencies in iron, protein, or other nutrients can lead to thinning hair.
So skipping breakfast for months is a bad idea for your scalp too.
For sure. Your hair needs fuel just like the rest of your body.
Are there medications that can trigger hair loss?
Some, yes. Blood thinners, certain antidepressants, and even high doses of vitamin A can cause it.
Wait, too much vitamin A? I always thought more vitamins were better.
Not always. Balance is key. Overdoing anything can backfire, hair included.
What about medical conditions? Can they play a role?
Absolutely. Thyroid problems, autoimmune diseases, even infections can cause hair loss.
So if your hair starts falling out suddenly, you might want to see a doctor?
Definitely. Sudden or patchy hair loss should be checked out professionally.
Speaking of patchy, what's the deal with alopecia areata?
That's an autoimmune condition. The body attacks its own hair follicles, causing round bald patches.
That sounds tough. Is it permanent?
Not always. Sometimes hair grows back, but it can recur.
Are there lifestyle habits that can make hair loss worse?
Overstyling, harsh chemicals, or tight hairstyles can all contribute to breakage and shedding.
So, maybe dial down the man buns and hair gel?
Exactly. Gentle care goes a long way.
Is it true that wearing hats can make you go bald?
That one's a myth. Hats don't cause hair loss, unless they're so tight they pull on your hair.
Good to know. I can keep my collection. What about smoking? I've heard it's bad for hair.
Smoking restricts blood flow, including to your scalp. That can speed up hair loss.
Another reason to quit then. Are there any early warning signs to watch for?
Thinning at the crown or a receding hairline are classic early signs.
Is there a point when it's too late to do anything about it?
It's harder to regrow hair once follicles have shrunk a lot, but treatments can slow or sometimes reverse loss.
Treatments like what? Are we talking about those fancy shampoos?
Shampoos can help with scalp health, but proven treatments include minoxidil and finasteride.
Do those actually work? Or is it just wishful thinking?
They work for many people, especially if started early. But not everyone will see the same results.
Are there side effects to watch for?
Some, yes. Finasteride can affect libido. Minoxidil might cause scalp irritation.
That's good to know. What about hair transplants? Are they an option?
For some, yes. It's a surgical procedure that moves hair from one area to another.
Sounds high-tech. Is it expensive?
It can be, and results vary. It's best for people with stable hair loss.
Are there natural remedies that actually work?
Some people try oils, massage, or supplements, but evidence is limited. They're generally safe, though.
What about laser therapy? I've seen those strange helmets online.
Low-level laser therapy is being studied, with some promising results, but it's not a guaranteed fix.
So, with all these options, is it possible to completely prevent hair loss?
Not always. If it's genetic, you can slow it, but total prevention isn't realistic for everyone.
It seems like acceptance is part of the journey then.
Definitely. Many men embrace baldness, and confidence often makes the biggest difference.
I love that. At the end of the day, hair or no hair, it's who you are that counts.
Exactly. And with all the options out there, everyone can find the approach that works for them.
Before we wrap up, any final tips for someone noticing early hair loss?
Don't panic, get a professional opinion, and focus on overall health. Stress less. It helps your hair too.
Wise words. And remember, you're not alone. Hair loss is more common than most people think.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, and keep those heads, hairy or shiny, held high.
Until next time, take care and embrace your look, whatever it may be.